Yo, what is going on, YouTube? I'm your host, Biscuits, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be customizing the Bravado Dorado in GTA Online. This vehicle is based on a first generation 1998 to 2003 Dodge Durango. Now, this vehicle has a pretty crazy nostalgia factor with me. I actually have memories back when I was a little kid that my parents actually used to own a Dodge Durango exactly like this. Same exact color, and I actually remember riding the back of it as a little kid back in the late 90s. So let's go ahead and hop in here and get to customizing it. So the Bravado Dorado is in the SUVs class. And starting off, we have some arch covers here. We do primary, carbon, the primary street, secondary street, another carbon street, primary sport, arch covers, okay, and secondary and carbon. All right, so this is an SUV. It is not in the off-road class. So I think I'm going to go for a street build today. So let's go primary street. Armor will go all the way up. Brakes as well. Bull bars. Okay, no bull bars in the street build. Front bumpers. So you have primary, carbon, primary smoothed, a secondary, another carbon, and a primary street bumper, secondary, carbon, and primary sports. Nice. Okay, so let's go for the primary sports bumper. And for the rear, we have a primary, carbon, primary extended. Extended looks a little goofy. We have carbon extended, we have primary reinforced. And we also have a primary sports, secondary, and carbon. Yeah, let's go for the primary sports bumper. Engine, let's go ahead and go level 4. Exhaust, here we go. Yep, so we have a twin exit, twin oval, the twin big bore, and the twin offset. Yeah, let's go for the twin exhaust. For the front fenders, we can do secondary front or the carbon front. Okay, probably leave those stock. For the grill, a primary stock, chrome horizontal, primary horizontal, a mesh grill, primary mesh, chrome. We have primary chrome, okay, chrome graded and primary graded. All right, we'll go for the primary mesh grill. For the hood, we can do a secondary stock, carbon. We got primary smooth, secondary carbon smooth. We have a primary twin intake hood. Okay, that's a little too much going on for this vehicle. And why are the scoops like have a chrome tip? That just looks very, very strange to me. So same thing, secondary carbon. We have a primary ridge hood. Nice, secondary carbon. We also have a primary aggressor hood. That looks like a hood that should be on a Dodge Viper, not a Dodge Durango. So secondary carbon. And we also have the primary twin inlet hood. And you can also do it in secondary or carbon. All right, we're gonna go for the primary ridge hood. I feel like that one just looks the best. All right, for the headlights are nice and white as is, so I'm gonna leave those stock. Livery. All right, let's try to scroll through these quickly. We have a black stripe, we have a white stripe, dual gray, we have dual white, we got the offset white, and same thing but in yellow. We also have the Bravado billboard. Hot Shot, which is like ghost flames, okay. So the tribal flames halftone, and finally some hunting camo. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out a respray, and then we may come back to liveries. For the plate, let's go custom biscuits plate, but we'll go yellow on black. Respray last. Roof. So we have an antenna we can add. We can add the roof rack. We also have a raid roof rack. The light bar in the roof rack. Now that'd probably fit if I was going for like an off-road build, but I am going for a street build, so probably won't go for the light bar. Or the roof rack with the fog covers, off-road rack, roof box. Okay. Moving on to the side skirts, so we have primary arch steps, carbon, primary street steps, secondary street, carbon street, primary sport, chrome, side steps. This is more plastic running steps, chrome, side steps, more chrome, and chrome slat. Primary sport steps. I feel like that complements the front sport bumper we went with, so let's go for that. Spoiler. Oh, nice. There's spoiler options on this thing. Okay, cool. So we got some low arch spoiler, secondary, carbon low. We have a primary high. And same thing, but it's secondary and carbon. We also have a primary arrow spoiler. Same thing, but in secondary carbon. And then we have a primary large arrow. And then secondary carbon. And then we also have a GT spoiler, because why not? Because why not? That just fits so well on a late 90s Dodge Durango. All right, let's go for the primary arrow spoiler. I think that one looks the cleanest, and we definitely want to throw at least one of those on to get a traction bonus. Suspension. So again, I am going for a street build, not off-road, so I'm going to lower this all the way down. Transmission, race, turbo, of course. Okay, windows. So nothing really special going on in the interior. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is a reused interior, just copy and pasted from another vehicle in this game. So let's go limo tent and black out the windows. Nice. This thing is starting to come together. All right, let's go wheels. I think I'm gonna go for the Speed Boy wheels. They are in the track category, and they look quite nice and they fit quite well. So let's try those. And yeah, I think we're gonna have to go black. That looks pretty sick. Tires, let's go bulletproof, absolutely. All right, now we just have to figure out a respray. So we have a primary color. And we have a secondary color. And I am not seeing anything change for the secondary color. Now there was some side skirt, front bumper, and rear bumper options that did have a secondary option. So had we chosen some secondary body options, we'd probably see some more secondary color coming through. But yeah, so it looks like we just have a primary. For a primary color, let's try this Midnight Silver in the classic paint category. And let's go back to the liveries. Yeah, I like these dual gray stripes. They are different. And I haven't really seen that many gray stripes in this game. There's always white and black, but gray is not a very common option. So let's try that, dual gray stripes. Now I think we need to go back to the wheels with this color scheme and livery we have. Yeah, so let's bring the wheels back to alloy, and I feel like that is just a better fit for this color theme we got going on here. And okay, I believe that is everything, so let's go ahead and get this outside so we can do a sound test and some first driving impressions. Alrighty, and here is the Dorado outside. We have it looking very nice and fully tricked out. So I just am now noticing the chrome around the headlights. As you can see, the headlights have like an outside chrome, so that makes me feel better about the wheel choice. The chrome lip definitely complements the chrome around the headlight, as well as the chrome emblem. As you can see, Dorado V8. So unfortunately, the fog lights are not functional. I did turn on the headlights and try it just a second here before I started recording, and they do not work, so that is a little unfortunate. I didn't see any mirror options, so I guess the mirrors are just black by default and you can't change those. The dual exhaust looks very nice with this sport bumper. Let's get all the doors open, get a closer look at everything. Starting off underneath the hood at the engine model. Got a nice cold air intake there. Decent detail under the hood there. It's not terrible. Alright, coming around here to the passenger side in the front. Got the seats and the doors. And back passenger side. No door handle or anything for the back passengers. You're just permanently locked in the car and you have to wait till someone lets you out using the outside handle. Here is the trunk. Decent amount of space in here. And the passenger behind the driver. And finally, the driver's side. So, looks like we got 3 pedals. And that appears to be a stick shift. Nice. Alright, let's give it some gas and rev it up. Nice, sounds pretty good. It sounds nothing like a real Dodge Durango. But that's all good. It does sound somewhat like a V8, so it's kind of on point there, I guess. Alright, let's check out the drivetrain before we get any further. Nice. Okay, so the Bravado Dorado is all-wheel drive. Alright, so first thing I'm noticing, acceleration, it is quite slow. This thing is definitely no race car, but I mean, it's a Dodge Durango, so did anyone really expect it to be incredibly fast? Alright, let's go ahead and try a brake test. Not bad. I'd say average brakes for an SUV, I guess. The Bravado Dorado has a top speed of 111 miles per hour. Okay, so far the handling is not bad, but it's definitely not great either. Yeah, so the handling is just about average for an SUV, I would say. Alright guys, well that is going to pretty much do it for this video. Overall, the Bravado Dorado is an interesting vehicle in the SUVs class and GTA Online. Customization was decent, but performance-wise, this vehicle is not that great. I'm not sure if I can justify $1.5 million for this thing for just okay customization and pretty poor performance. Now, if you guys are fans of Dodge Durangos in real life, especially the first generation, then by all means, go ahead, definitely pick this up. You know, if you're just like any other car guy like I am, I'm not sure this is really worth picking up unless it's on sale with a pretty big discount. So anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap the video up here. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing for more stuff like this. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.